Death, human beings can have an impact on the environment. The governor signed Assembly Bill 351 this week, which could change the burial process. Thanks for joining us for Fox 40 News.
Fox 40's Kristen Vartan tells us about how this form of green burial would work and how local organizations feel about it.
I want my last action to be one of giving back to the earth, not of polluting it.
That's the idea behind Carolyn Mays' company, Earth Funeral, transforming the body in a biodegradable vessel within 30 to 45 days into nutrient-rich soil.
The amount of resources that are put into a traditional burial is truly staggering. So it's enough steel to construct a Golden Gate Bridge every single year that we're putting underground.
It's an issue the state of California recognizes. Assembly Bill 351, now signed into law, allows human composting with natural materials such as mulch as a burial option. Now the California Department of Public Health will need to come up with regulations by 2027. And while passing overwhelmingly in the legislature, the bill did have its critics. The California Catholic Conference told Fox 40 in part, "We remain concerned that processes such as in AB 351 reduce the human body to a disposable commodity, and we would instead seek options that uphold respect for both our natural world and the dignity of the deceased person."
This is not a process that where you just take someone and you lay them gently in a pile of mulch and eventually they become topsoil. It's a little more involved than that.
President of the Green Burial Council, Ed Bixby, owns and operates Destination Destiny, which already offers other green burial options at the Memorial Park in Placerville. He says there are some questions that need to be answered in the state's regulation process of human composting and some other things families should consider when deciding which method is best for burying their loved one.
That need to be done to the body during the process, so we'll continue to break down, including removing the bones in the end, to grind them up. A body may have to be disarticulated because of tendons and things like that. It's not quite as rosy when it comes to thinking of laying someone down in a wildflowers.
In Placerville, Kristen Vartan, Fox 40 News.